3 days ago, my friends, I have done ZSR circumcision with one of the patients who came to me. And today, after 3 days, my patient is asking me whether doctor, can I have sexual intercourse today? So this is the very important question that many patients have in their mind. They cannot ask, or the patients who can ask, they are too much in a hurry that they want to have sexual intercourse. I agree that this is a natural urge and every person wants to have sex. But there are few rules and regulations after ZSR circumcision surgery that you have to follow for proper recovery. I am Dr. Sachin Kuber from Pune city, Maharashtra, and today I am going to talk about this important issue that when you can resume your sex life or a penetrative vaginal sex after ZSR circumcision or any conventional circumcision like that. So this is very important. Remember these things which are very mandatory to understand, because what I am talking about is a very important thing and related with every man and woman's life. Sex is very important. You should do it. There is nothing to be ashamed of it. That is a requirement. You need food, water, air. You need sex. That is simple. But when to do it after circumcision of any type, like say you do conventional circumcision or you do ZSR circumcision, is there any difference? Yes, there is some difference, because what happens when you do circumcision with the ZSR circumcision as well as when you do this conventional type of circumcision that is done with scissors, there is a difference. Because what happens when you do with ZSR, the cut is perfect and fine, it is very fine, and a silicone ring is applied over there. So what happens, the blending is perfect and the healing process starts faster. But when you do a surgical circumcision with scissors, what happens, the cut is very big, the edges are very big, the blending is not as perfect as a ZSR circumcision. So you will have to wait for a complete healing process. The usual healing process starts immediately after ZSR circumcision or conventional circumcision, and within 48 hours the skin is closed, it is sealed. But to get it completely healed, complete perfect scar has to happen, it takes around 15 days, like 2 weeks. And once after 4 weeks of ZSR circumcision, the wound and the blending is completely healed, as well as inside. I am not talking only about the upper part of the skin, I am talking about the inner part, inner blending also, because sex activity involves lot of mechanical movements of the penis and vagina. So for that to withstand the power or the movement of the thrust which is given at the time of sexual intercourse, vaginal penetration, it is very important that the penis skin should be blended perfectly from outside and inside. So when you want to have sexual intercourse, you have to be sure that inner and outer, all the foreskin has been completely blended well before attempting the sexual intercourse. Because if you do try to do this penetrative sexual intercourse before period of say 4 weeks, it will be problematic for you, because there may be opening up of the wound and reapply the stitches may be required. So you beware that at least 4 weeks after ZSR circumcision and at least 6 to 8 weeks after conventional circumcision, the stitches you will have to wait before attempting penetrative vaginal intercourse. You have to understand this and don't forget it. That's why I am making this special video. Even after 4 weeks of ZSR circumcision and 6 weeks of conventional circumcision, you have to contact us for proper methods how to insert vaginal penetration of the penis, because you have to use some lubrication for first 5 times during the recovery period. Because even if after 4 weeks of ZSR circumcision and 6 weeks of conventional circumcision, there are few points that were to remember, that you have to do the intercourse gradually and slowly increase the thrust quality, as well as you have to use a proper medical lubricant so that the pressure will be evenly distributed on the blend skin. So it will not open up, it will not tear up, because many times I have seen that many patients who are doing vaginal intercourse, penetrative intercourse very quickly after circumcision, many times the wound opens up, or even if it is healed and after 4 weeks, if they are too vigorous in penetration of the vagina, then that time there may be cracks on the newly formed scar of the circumcision. Even if it is a ZSR or a conventional surgery, there may be scars, injury and problems happening if you are too vigorous and if you are without the lubrication. So proper lubrication, which we suggest you after the circumcision, you have to use that so that the penetration inside the vagina will be comfortable and you will not have any kind of problem during the vaginal penetrative intercourse of the penis, so that your health, sexual health, penile health will be proper. Because after circumcision you are interested for sexual activity but you don't want any problems. So that's what I am telling you about, that you have to be careful and you have to use a good lubricant so that there will be no chance and no risk of injury. Because if that injury happens to you because you are in a hurry, you don't wait for 4 weeks or 6 weeks and you try to, because I have seen some patients like they don't listen to my advice or any doctor's advice and they go on having vaginal penetrative intercourse and they end up in surgery. They end up in injury that they need to go to the hospital immediately because there is a lot of bleeding, open wounds and emergency situation. And they have to go to the hospital, emergency surgery has to be done many times. Again, stitches are put there. So avoid this problem with the help of proper surgery. Either first choose the ZSR circumcision. Even if you choose the conventional circumcision, then also you remember that you have to be waiting at least 4 weeks after ZSR and 6 to 8 weeks after conventional circumcision, and that too after the healing part. You have to contact us for the proper method which how you can start your sex life. So do comment in the comment section and let me know your questions. I will be happy to answer. If you have any personal questions, please contact us on WhatsApp, numbers given below, so that I will be happy to help you better. And thank you for watching my video with ZSR and conventional circumcision, how much time you have to wait. Please like this video, please subscribe to our channel for these new kind of videos, and please share this information for your friends who have underwent recently circumcision surgery. Thank you.